good team in Wake Forest. And how do you feel? Well, in that game, we dominated first half and second half. They got a little bit more chances there, but we still held on to the lead and won 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, starting, like, we felt like the first half we took control pretty early and, kept them under for pretty much for most of the half. And then, at halftime it was, do the same thing, which, they had opportunities and stuff, which is going to happen at this level, But, yeah, I mean, we were able to, score some goals and, finish the game out. And we're happy about that one for sure.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree with Bailey. I think we were very consistent in the entire game, and I think we've missed that a few games back. And just really proud of the guys, starting from the beginning till the end, how we finished the game as well. And
How is getting a win like that feel after obviously the game at NC State didn't go as you wanted to? So how does this bounce back?
It feels good. It's a statement. It shows that that last game was it was just a fluke. We learned from our mistakes in that last game, and we applied it to this game and wanted to show everyone that we can compete and we should be at the highest stage. So
yeah, I agree, Bailey. I mean, every day during training, I had that game behind in my mind, thinking about the goals I got scored on, and I was like, it's not gonna happen this game, and just really focused in training. I think that's what matters. We're really dialed in training in every play, and motivated. I think so. Yeah.
Bailey, you're 5 for 5 in the penalty spot now. What goes through your mind when you just walk up there, put the ball down, and just take it?
I've said it in the past. Like I'm pretty comfortable, in that position, and I kind of just choose my spot and go from there. So just staying comfortable and having a confidence in my ability, and yeah.
He's comfortable because he takes them during training with me. We take him all the time.
Yeah.
Well, you're Monty on the other side. That save was game changing,
massive.
With the rebound too. What goes through your mind when your opposing team put the ball down?
I think so. The play, I didn't think it was a PK, but then Caesar was telling me, you got to make a big time play. You're gonna do it. He believed in me, and he was like, you're gonna do it. And Jaime actually told me to dive to my left, and I said no, I'm gonna dive to my right. And then as soon as the player got up there, and I saw he was left foot. Most of the time they go to the right, but I was like, he's gonna switch it, to my left, and I just held and I dove that side, and I hope for the best, and I saved it in the rebound, and it's just amazing. To be able to do it on senior night in front of my family, and all that adversity I went through, it's crazy. It's amazing. Yeah.
And going off of that, you both were on the same spot in the penalties, and we have a really pretty good crowd out there tonight. How does that affect you mentally when you take the penalty or save the penalty?
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, when you're on the field, the crowd and the noise and just the overall energy really gives you energy. It pushes you, and you wanna make the fans and your team proud. So when there's that type of energy, you can really go into things, and you get a little spark of something. It's cool.
Yeah, totally agree with Bailey. Yeah.
What does it mean to both of you having this big win on senior night? Your senior night.
It's cool. It's cool. I didn't. This could possibly be our last home game, so I wanted to play another one here. And it feels cool, especially on your senior night. It's about us, and that was kind of the pregame talk. We want to play here again, and this is our home, and let's just go out there and beat the crap out of them.
No, yeah, for me it was just very I think it was a special moment for the both of us. Since we're from here, hometown, and to be able to do it in front of our family.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just to end off with a bang. And yeah.
One more regular season game, coming off a big win. How do you look forward to this Louisville game?
You gotta celebrate these wins for sure, and all the guys are happy, and we're happy about that. But after a few days, it's just a win. You got to move on and focus on the next game, and Louisville's a good opponent. We got some buddies that play out there, so it's a pretty personal match, and we want to go out and go in and win that game on the road. So, yeah.
Yeah, you said it all.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Good ones.
Ready? Yeah. All right, Coach. Just thoughts on the game. One of our most convincing wins in the season against a really good team in Wake.
Yeah, really proud of the guys. It was the most dominant we've been all year. From the opening whistle, I thought we were really sharp. Yeah, I think maybe we should play more 5 o'clock games because the guys seem to be up for it. So we had a lot of energy. It's senior night, it gives them some more juice. But yeah, I thought we were really sharp to start. We created a ton of chances. And yeah, it's a good Wake team, but I thought our energy and our ability to keep the ball and stretch them and make them chase caused them a bunch of problems. Really proud of that result.
I mean, at the start of the first half, we got 5 clear-cut chances that hit the crossbar or got saved. Do you feel like we should have won with more goals, or are you happy?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, I told the guys, the keeper, I'm just thinking of the save he made on Bailey in the second half was like a world-class save. It was very good. Jalen hit the post. Enzo hit the crossbar. We had numerous chances. But yeah, that's our game. Sometimes they go in, sometimes they don't. But yeah, we haven't won games by multiple goals very often this year. So it's probably the first time in the last 2 minutes of the game I felt comfortable. When it went to 3. So yeah, do I think we could have scored more? Sure, but Martin saves a pen too, so it could have been 1-1 at that point, and that obviously that's the pivotal moment of the game.
Going off of that save, how does it mean for you and the team that just rallies them back for the extra goal?
Yeah, we played so well, and then with 16 minutes left, the ref goes to review and comes out and says pen, and I'm thinking, oh man, how deflating to play as well as we had to be, and we were tired at that moment. To go, if he scores, it goes 1-1, and then we got to figure it out for 16 minutes, and we've already been chasing for a little bit, and we're tired. So, yeah, Martin. Yeah, what a good story. He gets his 5 games in, he gets the chance. He hasn't looked back one bit, and we believe in him. The boys have immense faith in him, and yeah, it's a big time save from a goalkeeper who's in wonderful form.
Another person that's on form, Bailey's 5 for 5 from a penalty spot now. What's your thoughts on him just taking the penalty, and how confident are you in him?
Yeah, I've been confident in Bailey for 4 years. Yeah, the kid's a top player. So, yeah, senior night, like his father said to me as he walked through the line, I feel like it just started. 4 years ago we played Stanford opening night and Bailey's playing. So, yeah, the kid's a top player. So he's got a really bright future. He's been excellent all year. He and Salvo lock down that midfield. They're nice and clean and tidy in combination, and they're solid defensively. Bailey covers a ton of ground. Yeah, he's been great.
How about the second goal from Enzo? He's played as a defender, played as a striker, and how do you think that goal means for him and to you?
Yeah. That goal, essentially seals the game. There's still 8 minutes left or so, but he's just such a physical presence, and he plays with this, energy that is infectious. So, yeah, I thought he and Danny defended really well up high, and Enzo had multiple chances. Hit the one off the bar. He was slipped in behind for another that he drug across the face of goal, and that was probably his hardest chance, was the one he took left-footed. So I'm happy for him that he finds a goal, because, yeah, for him to start knocking in some goals would be very, very good for this team.
And the third goal, Kieran, he scored 3 free kicks goal this year and 1 from the corner. What are your thoughts on him on set pieces?
Yeah, he's absolutely lethal. That is a world-class goal tonight. Like, that is unbelievable. And there's like 3 minutes left, and he and Bailey are on it. The foul happens, and I go over and say, hey, let's just keep it in the corner. Let's see this thing out. And he says, nah, I'm going to shoot this. I said, okay, fine. I wasn't going to talk him out of it at that point. And he smashes it in the top corner, and then I come over and, congratulate him and say, hey, I was wrong. And he says, yeah, I know, coach. That's just Kieran, So he has immense confidence in himself, and the boys, you get a free kick anywhere around goal, like, he's going to test the keeper. So, yeah, he's very, very good there. But he was good all night. It wasn't just his free kicks. Like, he provided a ton of help in the attack. He was great defensively on a wide position. So, he has a really bright performance from him.
2 more regular seasons. One more after this one. And then big win tonight after an undesirable night.
Yeah.
For sure. What does that mean to you, and how does this affect moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, to bounce back from a poor performance at NC State the way we did tonight, like, it should give the boys the confidence that we can compete, with the top teams in the country. We will be in any game that we play. Hopefully we look at NC State and say that's a one-off. It's a really bad performance on a night that we were not good. And now we roll forward with a big win tonight. You have Louisville coming next Friday. ACC tournament is the following Wednesday. And then who knows what is beyond that. We have that tournament's a monster, and you can play anybody, you can play anywhere. So it's going to be a crazy couple weeks here that we push forward with the rest of the season. I told the boys, like, this is not the culmination of the season. This is a wonderful moment for them on senior night to celebrate and enjoy. But we'll get back to work and humble ourselves and go again.
Any thoughts on the crowd tonight, senior night, and then the seniors showing off too?
Yeah, I mean, we should play at 5 o'clock all the time, besides it being a little hot tonight. But, yeah, the crowd's outstanding. Like, Wake Forest recruits here, and obviously they have a really good program. So there are, alums from Wake in the area. There are clubs who have coaches who played at Wake in the area. So that brought an extra motivation and extra, some extra fans. But, I mean, nearly a sellout, if not a sellout again. Yeah, that crowd provided a ton of energy, and, it was probably one of the loudest I've heard it on Washburn after, Martine makes that penalty save. So pretty neat environment. So alums to the fans to the youth teams, like, it was great tonight. Good job, Adit. Yeah, that was good.